well, I was extremely grumpy. I'm now sort of slightly calm and collective, really. It's like my stove is just doing itself. Brilliant. Yeah, sitting here writing my blog at 2 minutes to 9. Belts off the left hand road. Pulled into a fish. Walked down that way, playing the fish. Quite happy, all going well, all heading in the right direction. And yeah, bump goes the hook. Bugger. Oh, that's what you need. But there we go. That's the airfield lake for you. And throws up problems like that. We'll just have to see where we go. Right, let's just kick the rod as we move by, shall we? That'll be really intelligent. Oh dear, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not having the best times of it at the moment. Lost a fish earlier. Not happy about that. Still pretty grumpy about that, to be perfectly honest with you. Thought about move and swim. I've looked in there again. Nothing. Seen nothing. I've looked at the two end swims, left and right. Nothing floats my boat. I am sad. Unless something changes. A little bit sorry for Ian, but I think I might be just cutting and running tomorrow. It's not really feeling the love. You know, really not feeling it for here at the moment. Not in the slightest. Really struggling to sort of get to grips with it. There's like lots of negative vibes out there at the moment, so it's not good. It's not good for Ian either. I'm a miserable miserable man. But yeah, we shall see. I don't know how James got on the bun. I was hoping to be honest with you today, so I know we'll see. What we have managed to do is we've done a little bit of marking around. I can't pull off the spot I have a tape from, because that does produce fish for me. That's produced fish for me on and off over the years. Problem is, it's not the most reliable spot, but it does produce fish randomly, and they can be quite nice fish. So, you have to bear in mind that. The other spots in front of here just not producing at all. So basically, I got the marker rod out, and I've just been trying to find something something a little bit more sort of mix between gravel and silt, and maybe where they've been digging, maybe they've been stirring things up. I'm quite convinced that they are going around here doing stuff, but I just can't seem to sort of get it right over the last couple of weeks. So hopefully I've sort of found a spot now that I think is going to be sort of quite productive, and get my lovely sort of sloppy. I've just got in the way, and I yeah, still in the way, but yeah, my sloppy mix out there. Get that sorted out. It's not overly far out. I think I fished it before once upon a time, so we shall see. So I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a pep talk, motivate myself a little bit more, get in the game. I'm hot as well. It's 23 degrees. I can stand over here in the shade. It's absolutely beautiful. But yeah, I'm sort of, it's not, yeah. Heat, I don't do heat. I get grumpy in the heat. Don't need it. So, right. Let's just see what we can do. See what we can do here. Try and sort of, step up to the mark, all the options, see where we go. Rightio. Right. Let's see if we can do. Spot I found is borderline on catapult range. But I need to get this sort of sloppiness out there. I've got to strap my wrist up. I forgot to do that yesterday. And it hurt in the night. It wasn't a very pleasant experience in the night, which didn't help me either, so that's another reason why I sort of less sleep, more grumpiness. So we've got to be very precise with this spot, actually, to be honest with you. It sort of surprised me how off you can be and not catch a thing. So I've got to assume that I'm obviously going to catch. I assume that I stay tomorrow night as well, because I can do, and I need a little bit of bait left over for this spot. I might actually stringers on, actually. Yeah, not an idea. It's quite a. I don't think I've got any PVA stocking or anything, because a weird sort of short chuck distance. It's not on the underline. On underarm, can't get it there on underarm. Overarm, if you can sort of see from this cast I'm doing here, it's just a little gentle lob, really. I find myself with rigs, you can get things tangled. I might actually change rig, something a little bit more stiffer, just to give it that ability to not tangle, because that's the last thing I actually need in a rig, is to tangle. I don't need that at all, in the slightest. Not really sure whether I'm actually seeing a hurricane and a Spitfire flying around again. Quite bizarre, really. I've just seen two planes sort of look like they're flying around together. Whether you can see them or not, they're out there. Way away, tiny little dots. Right, so, yeah. I think what we're going to do here, quite lobbing boilies out long range is easier than trying to lob particles out, so yeah, I might just stick to the particles on the short range rod. And long range on the other rod. I might even, the damn thing's sinking, that would be good. Not even, because I'm concerned about catch something on the other rod getting hooked up in it. I might actually use one of my captured back leads. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do one more of these. One more of these on that spot. Yeah. And then see if I can catapult that bait over the top. I should be able to from this this range. It's not very far. Catapult doing its stuff. Change spawn in a minute. Let's see if we can adjust you a little bit and put you out there. Let's see. Haven't done any editing of any videos at all whatsoever, so I'm a bit behind on that. This is not good. Just dropped a load of feed now. This Rowan will be happy. Rowan will be well happy. That I keep dropping bullies. Never good. I'm gonna do it. I might as well do it in Rowan land. At least he'll be happy. So the bushes. Right, and Bennett. You like feeding the wildlife. But maybe, not as much as I am at the moment. I'll do it. Oh yeah, so put that in there. And spawn. A bit of range now. Bit of range. Get that out to the other spot. See what we can do there. Should be good. Yeah, don't quite know. Might just put this camera here at the moment. Yeah. I can't really tell what it's recording and what it isn't, you know. Warming it. It is too hot for me. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the baits out there and then just sit in the shade for a bit. Yeah. Right then. Oh yeah, what I need to do is relax, I think, for a bit. Sit here, chill out, cool down for a bit. It's horribly hot out there. Not good at all. Alright. Concerned about that short chuck, aren't I? very concerned about that short chuck. I like the idea of that short chuck, really. Let's see if I can. Got this boomy stuff out. It's still a bit wayward. I like it to be. You gotta warm it up. It's alright if you've had it on a rig for a while and used it and done stuff with it, but if you haven't, it's on the spool. It's a nightmare. I think it will use a kettle and the steam, but it's PVA could answer a problem. So anyway, right, let's what have we got? I should have some rigs made up. There we go. Like size 6s, but then again it might not be. Now I think I've explained to you before, make me one of your rigs up and I'll just put them in any old packets, any old wear, really, to be perfectly honest with you. They're already sort of made up and ready to go. And I'll choose what I'm going to use for the hook link material. That's the word I'm after. So yeah, this time we're going to use enough the boomy stuff. I'm not going to do a loop. I want to tie a knot. I'm going to have to, put in Gemini stuff at some point in time. Fuse stuff, because it's might this make this a lot easier. That hook's sharp. There's sort of a few turns. I don't like doing a lot of turns. There's a weird knot that Jim Shelley does. Problem is, for some reason, I cannot get it right. So what I do is I cut it off, as you can see, and just make sure weirdly that sticks out sideways as a little bit of a hooking device. It's gravel out there, isn't it? But a mixture of silt, so I guess about yay long. I'm not one for, that's what most people moan, measuring it precisely. Don't know why. Just happy with. Put that there. A loop in there. Crochet hook works wonders. That works wonders. Also, right in the middle, acts as a little T-bar thing. Now I'll cut that back as well. Similar sort of distance to the other one, but don't leave it thingy. And all rubbish goes in your little tackle box, not on the floor. Don't need to find. Bit of moisture in there. Do not need to find bits of line on the ground. Just put it in your tackle box. It's quite straightforward. Quite straightforward. Not heating it, moving it down. Whoa, sharp hook. Yeah. You really want it straight, just whack it between the legs and just warm it up. No friction gets heat. And that should be, man, pretty straight. Don't mind little bits of kinks and things. You know, I'll just sit there. Yeah, that is good. So, let's see what's going on. I've got to do the number of wraps on them though, so look at that. See, I'll do the number of wraps on mine. Yeah, I just realised that's done on a quite was expecting to find on the end there. Anyway. Yeah, I forgot they got those loops on the end. I had forgotten I'd done that. Yeah. Interesting. I'll leave it. I think that little bit needs to sort of swivel around a little bit. Mumbling, aren't I? Sorry. You might pick it up, but you know, I'm thinking in my head as well. Right. Well, I could be wrong here. I think Ian's just had a take. We had a buzzer go off. I've heard seen line disappearing, and prior to that I think I saw a fish coming. On my way. Live on YouTube, no swearing, any rude words. Hey? Yeah. Oh well, we just have to hold and wait. Seriously? Yeah. Oh. I'll see how you get on with that. I might be well, I haven't used them for a while. I'll better yeah. Better get the net in the water for you, won't I? We don't spook said fish when it gets any closer. I don't need wellies, do I? No, I don't need wellies. I don't need wellies. Ah, that's right. Perhaps I do need wellies. Oh well. out there somewhere. Oh, there it is. Doo 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 doo. Well, at least someone's created some action footage for my channel. Didn't like that, did it? No. Pink pop up. No fish. Ah. Right then, guys and girls, let's get the macaroni cheese on the go. We don't half love this stuff. Bit totally nutty Moorish, and a wonderful place to sit and enjoy your food, eh? Beautiful. Let's get that Weber going. Perfect. Right. Heading in to night number 2. Night number 3, actually. See, I'm losing track of Losing track of it all. But there we go. Looking right good, isn't it? Realistically, looking very good. There's a few sort of, I don't know really, inch, maybe big roach, maybe other stuff to sort of sticking their heads up and things, which is interesting to sort of see round and about, popping their heads up. Yeah, just, you know, when we first got on here, there's some, well, 2 or 3 pound roach in here. Unfortunately, a winter of cormorants totally decimated them all, and the ability to be not able to shoot them was that was all sorted, and they were all gone. The end of that, realistically. But no, it's looking very good, looking very interesting, looking very nice. Few carp moving tonight. Few carp be moving this afternoon after Ian's had his take. So it's hopefully, just hopefully, whether you can hear that sort of train whistly type thing in the background, I don't know. There's a traction engine just gone up the road. It's amazing sights this week, really. You know, you don't get a traction engine going past the lake very often. You don't get a Lancaster flying over the lake very often, let alone a Spitfire and a Hurricane. And last night, if I'd had my wits about me, but I don't think I'd have seen it very easily, so it wouldn't be far away. We had osprey swing flying over the lake as they migrate down the Avon Valley on the way back home. And yeah, often see them here, to be perfectly honest with you. See them a couple of weeks back as well. I was quite ironic. I went to the Lake District a few years ago, trying to sort of spot them, because I do like a little bit of bird watching. Yeah, failed miserably. Came back down here, first weekend back on the lake fishing. Oh look, there's an osprey. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. There we go. Anyway, right, I'm going to bid you farewell. Head off into the bivvy. There's definitely a little bit of a nip in the air, but I think it might get warmer as the cloud comes over and the rain arrives tomorrow for a little bit. Then the massive decision tomorrow about what to do: stay or go, ride out the rain, or not ride out the rain on Sunday morning. Don't know. Just have to see how I feel, won't we? To see, just have to see what I'm thinking and feeling. I have no idea really. Got a couple of guys down the end. The guy in the middle lake as well. So we've got 2 people actually fishing the middle lake. As far as I can tell, 3 people fishing this lake. Not sure if there's anyone down the bottom lake, and that's it. And they've got this complex. Unbelievable. Go down Meadow Lake and you wouldn't get a swim. Strange bunch of people. It's, yeah, I know why. It is. This place has its issues, and yeah, has its problems. You know, hook pools being one of them, as you've noticed. Boulders and trees and snags and other bits and pieces are the other ones. So it isn't everyone's cup of tea, and fair play, really. You know, you do what you do, don't you? Realistically, near the traction engine again. Anyway, I'm going to take some photographs of that sun going down and bid you farewell. Well, good morning. Yeah, another peaceful, quiet, tranquil night. I'm sort of holding out and hoping that 9 o'clock take happens again today. Just had a few spots of rain, which is quite interesting because I know there's a little bit of rain nearby, but I'm supposed to be this close, but I was hoping to get a little bit more. That could churn them up. There's a bit of rain around nowish, and then maybe later on this afternoon, and then full on storm tomorrow. So I need to track that storm because I don't particularly want to have to pack up in it or pack up before it in a rush or anything like that. So a lot of thought going to have to go into today about the fourth night, exactly what I fancy doing, or just a fancy getting home and having a good night's kip at home. Really, don't know. Not really sure what I need at the moment, but I shall see. But it looks beautiful out there. You know, I'm sitting in my bivvy door, as you can see if I pull the camera a little back, because there's a nice breeze blowing in my face. It's before 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's coming from the northeast, so it's a little bit fresh out there. But yeah, those buzzers have stayed silent all night. I'm going to put my thinking cap on about what's going on with this lake. I've got to stick with it, but I've got to maybe go to a different area. There's a couple of guys at the end, so I might find out if they caught on the way by. I don't know, we'll just have to sort of see realistically, but yeah, it's interesting one, very interesting one. Right, I'm going to put a brew on, to be perfectly honest with you, and also warm the bivvy up a little bit. I'm in a short sleeve t-shirt, so it's not ideal, but there we go. Wobble wobble, here we go. Well, afternoon, boys and girls. I think I've made the hard decision. I'm not sure if it's the right decision for everything, but I think for my sort of peace of mind, sanity, etc., I'm going to have to go home. I oddly think that Ian will actually catch, and you're wondering why I'm actually thinking of going home. I just think if I fish tonight and I don't catch, 4 nights blanking on here isn't going to do me any good whatsoever. I've also come to the conclusion that I need to ban myself from this swim now and actually just sort of, okay, accept that it's not the swim it used to be, it's not producing the fish it used to, and sort of move on to other areas. I think by doing that and going home today will be fine. In my mind, it will sort of fit the whole sort of process. I think if I stay tomorrow, I'll be more grumpy with the whole of the lake rather than just sort of this particular swim, which I think would be not the best plan by mind and thought process with everything. I feel that is the right thing to do. That's how I've sort of analysed it. My conclusion with what I need to do moving on, and be able to sort of come back next week fully recharged, fully accepting that, you know, this is what I've got to do, this is how I've got to carry on fishing it. And the approach, I think if I get it wrong, I'll be back on Meadow Lake, which is where I don't want to be just yet. So I think I've just got to bite the bullet, as hard as it may seem and feel, just to go home and just take the hit and not being able to fish tonight. I don't generally normally fish on Saturday nights. I've done 4 nights for a long time, so I just think it seems to be the sort of best all-round approach to doing what I need to do. There's a storm coming in tomorrow. In fact, next week looks absolutely awesome for the weather conditions, which is quite ironic, really. Today's weather conditions it's changed, but I don't know if it's going to change fast enough to produce any fish, or whether it's going to be sort of Sunday, Monday night onwards. I could get away with fishing tomorrow or tonight, packing up tomorrow morning before the storm arrives. But if the storm arrives early, it's going to be a bit of a rush job. And if I've just done 4 nights blanking, and it's a rush job to pack up, that's just not going to help me either. So I think looking at the sensible approach, it has to be go home. Unfortunately, it has to be go home. You know, looking at the conditions, you'll probably think I'm crazy. Part of me thinks I'm slightly crazy, but I believe what I'm doing is for the right reasons for future trips, and yeah, myself. On that note, I'm gonna slowly start packing up and get home. I haven't completely finished yet, so I shall do another little bit before I go, and we'll see where we go. Well, that is all, folks. I am done by 2 rods and a landing net and a big pile of stuff to take up the car, which we do love. Nice fish showing out there in front of the tower swim. That's good. Hopefully Ian will bag 1 or 2 tonight. I think it'll be good for him to bag 1 or 2. He's been struggling a bit recently. Yeah, I think that'll be all good. I'll go home tonight, sort my head out, and I'll be all good as well. So be all back next week, fighting fit, raring to go, both as keen as mustard. I think actually Ian's a lot keener than me. I'm obviously struggling a little bit at the moment. A little bit more than that fishing, and yeah. So I need to just relax, chill out a little bit, and yeah, wait and hope that when we get back next week, we're all good, we're all sorted, the head's back in the right place. You should be. Been a brilliant week for that, but there we go. This will have helped it, and yeah, I shall be back. Anyway, 2 trips worth of stuff there, actually 3 to be fair. I have to take the bivvy by itself. Might get away with it, don't know, we'll just have to see. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, please comment. Just comment. Great, fab, brilliant video or something. Not difficult. Well, it appears to be. So I don't get any comments. I get lots of likes. It'd be nice to get comments and see what people think about everything. So there we go. Do your best, folks. If you're on the bank, I hope you did way better than me. That wasn't a brilliant 3 nights fishing, was it? I think the weather played its part. I think the weather's going to play its part next week, and we shall see where we are next week and where we are. One thing for sure, I'm in this swim. You need to come tell me. You do need a comment then, telling me I'm stupid. Not this swim. I'm going to ban myself from this swim. Just not just not working, not functioning anymore. This swim isn't. So we shall see where we go. Rightio. See you soon, folks.